Now, many might think that as they hear the word narcissist, they really think of a bad person who possibly doesn't suffer anything and is just mean, and especially the empaths or the victims who have been abused, they think very badly of the narcissist. But I wanted to speak about this subtype, for example, um, the vulnerable narcissist type. So I have prepared here two texts which are very similar, but I will read both because something is missing in both of them. So individuals that belong to a vulnerable, covert, fragile narcissist subtype are typically highly vulnerable to criticism, hypersensitive, and easily hurt. They tend to be preoccupied with perceived failures and often worry about what how they are perceived. When disappointed and hurt, those persons can turn on themselves, unlike the overt narcissist who is more likely to lash out at others. Covert narcissists feel shame when it's rejected, so they often turn into people pleasers to prevent rejection. Vulnerable narcissists may withdraw from social situations if they feel they don't fit. They can feel depressed and can feel useless and tend to have a lot of anxiety. The style is passive-aggressive as they tend to blame others and use sneaky methods to get their needs met. Vulnerable narcissists often engage in codependent relationships because they need another person's approval to feel valued. So here is something interesting in another text. The vulnerable fragile narcissist experience issues with I'm sorry about the sounds right now. Experience issues with fluctuation between high and low self-esteem. True. The individuals are usually highly vulnerable to criticism. They are often people pleasers, oversensitive to rejection. Some research identify a special subtype of a vulnerable narcissist known as introvert narcissist. Individuals who belong to the subtype of NPD usually end up in codependent relationships, because they need to be need approval to feel valued or confident. Introvert narcissists usually grew up in dysfunctional families, never knowing what to expect and how to behave. As adults, they suffer from childhood abandonment issues and seek attach themselves to another narcissist to feel special. Vulnerable narcissists are always covert narcissists. Their style is passive-aggressive as they use secretive and sneaky methods to get their needs met. This NPD subtype has high comorbidity with anxiety and depressive disorders. So sorry about my I'm not very good at reading. I tried my best, I was really trying my best. It's dyslexia that doesn't help me, but I just wanted to make people aware that suffering from this disorder and is can be you can it can suck. You can suffer so much, but you cannot change anything. You can't easily change it. I think that the subtype, especially even really wants to change, but they don't know how and they can't and stuff like that. So, the last thing you want to do is to be bad towards somebody and to feel this way, but you have no chances. Like, you are at the end of the road and you are attacked by the lions. You have no chances. There's only one chance to escape, one way. So if you understand me, this is not saying I highly think of narcissist and evil person as different things, because narcissism is a disorder and it's based on trauma, and they can't even if they want. So please, some understanding, actually, not narcissistic seeking empathy because of supply, but if you really empathetically understood a little bit more what narcissism is, it could be easier to deal with a narcissist, and not just that, but to deal with yourself, because you know them now, you know what's going on with them, you know how to empathize, and you lose your anger in some kind of way if you do that. So this also gives you, yes, the answer is to run from them, but I don't recommend running if they have a potential, like they are actively working on themselves, going on therapy and stuff. So they deserve a chance if they are trying really. But the last thing, as NPD, I want to say, like advice to another, to just run from a narcissist. But that's advice that is right. So, and since when I care about what's right or wrong, it's because I make these videos and they need to make a sense. So yeah, narcissist can feel, though it's all messed up. Narcissism is really something. So yeah, just for this video I just wanted to talk about this subtype. So, like, thank you for understanding, thank you for listening, and hope this gives you anything better, a better perspective or anything. Hope you understood me well. My English can sometimes not go fluently, especially if I did talk about certain subjects. Anyways, because of how I read, I will post also this written in text. Bye.